después de toda la controversia de Assassin's Creed, he escuchado a un par de gente diciendo que es bueno el combate, que está bastante cool y que el hating es inculcado. Vamos a ver esto. Yo creo que no voy a hablar mucho, no voy a opinar mucho. Voy a dejar que nada, el video y el juego sean los que hablen por sí solos. Vamos a ver esto. Vamos a ver qué tal se ve. Vamos a tratar de disfrutarlo lo más posible. Y nada, vamos a ver qué opina el público de Assassin's Creed tan pronto salga este juego. By the way, dicen que la ninja está
After
super
spending
OP.
several hours finally playing Assassin's Creed Shadows after multiple delays, the next entry keeps
Multiple delays.
up with the satisfying action and traversal that the series is known for, but it also showcases a sharper eye for world building and giving its two protagonists their time in the spotlight. From my time sneaking through fortresses, taking in the sweeping vistas of the open world, and pulling off slick combat finishers, I got to see just how developer Ubisoft Quebec has improved its balancing act of satisfying action, RPG systems, and rewarding open-ended exploration in a
Dicen que no está tan
captivating
mal,
new setting
en verdad.
that's been long overdue.
Dicen que no está tan mal. Lo que tenés esto súper duro. Cómo explota un tímpano ya
Since
aquí.
Assassin's Creed Origins in
Y este hombre habla bien
2017, the series has stayed comfortably within the realm of the open-world RPG, offering an expanded
Yo jugué el
scope
1 y el
and
2
narrative decisions
y
to
Valhalla.
alter the course
No he
of the
jugado más
story.
nada. Y
While this
Valhalla, pues,
shift has
estuvo
led
cool,
to
pero no
some
me
growing
mató.
pains for the franchise, it has gotten a better handle on the additional layers to gameplay without
Valhalla lo
compromising the
sentí
fantasy of being
lentísimo.
an ancient assassin. With Shadows, the latest attempt at an Assassin's Creed RPG shows that Ubisoft may have also cracked the code on the role-playing element with its two unique protagonists, something the series has struggled to present in a way that hasn't muddied the narrative waters.
Yeske, it'll be quicker if I go.
Shadows sets its sights on a new mystery deep within a revamped Animus program. In this new simulation, we focus on feudal-era Japan and the secret history of both Yasuke, an historical African slave who became a full-fledged samurai, and
Que mucho debate ha traído ese personaje de Yasuke.
Naoe, a female shinobi taking up the mantle of her father's legacy.
Dicen que el combate está bastante chévere.
Team up to
Se ve
navigate
cool.
a radically changing
Se ve
1500s
cool.
Japan, rubbing
Pero Ghost of
shoulders with
Tsushima está
other
fuerte.
historical allies such as
Hay que darle.
Oda
Ghost of
Nobunaga
Tsushima
and
fue
Kuroda
muy fuerte para
Kanbei,
mí.
while
Muy
taking
adelantado
down
a
a
su
shadowy
época.
cabal of warlords manipulating the country's
Incluso, no voy a mentir, por lo menos yo estoy viendo esto en 1080, que es lo más que me deja ver este video. No sé en qué resolución él lo estaba jugando, si lo jugó 1080, lo jugó 4K, 2K. Pero, miren esa gráfica. Eso soy yo. ¿Seré yo? Miren eso.
attempt at unification from within.
Ok, vamos para atrás. Lo más que me permite ver esto es 1080. Esta gente no lo subieron 4K. Vamos a ver nuevamente esto. A ver si soy yo. A ver cómo se ve esto. Ghost of Tsushima. Porque estos cinematics se ven bien. Vamos a ver ese gameplay.
While taking down a shadowy cabal of warlords manipulating the country's attempt at unification from within.
It is possible you hold ulterior motives.
¿Cuántas veces le dieron delay a este juego? ¿Ustedes vieron eso? Nada, está bien. Seguimos.
Beyond reconstruction.
Damn! One of Kanbei's dogs. Kill them!
I spent most of my playtime exploring Harima Province, one of the early zones that featured a quest line involving an insidious plot to undermine the region's power structure. The world of Assassin's Creed Shadows is massive, but thankfully not to the ridiculous size of Valhalla. That said, plenty of
Valhalla es súper
opportunities were
grande.
packed
Yo
in
me
this
sentía bien
province,
perdido.
and the viewpoints to observe nearby points of interest helped steer me in the right direction. A general theme I found compelling was how Shadows emphasized harmonizing
El ninja
with
se
the
ve
open
nice. Eso sí
world,
se ve
a
brutal.
cultural element the developers wanted to highlight with the Japanese setting.
For all those we care about.
This theme also
Pero,
extends to the side activities and how
últimamente
the world
Ubisoft
changes over time
isn't
with
cooking
shifting
good.
seasons that alter the terrain. Shadows ditches the need for hunting and instead You can find and draw rare wildlife found in the wild. It was an odd activity at first, but I found them endearing and a relaxing change of pace. I soon found myself being taken in by how atmospheric and thoughtful the setting was.
Esas cositas están nice. A mí me gusta un juego que yo pueda literalmente chilear un poquito, no sentirme tan presionado y no sentirme mejorado. Para mí los Battle Pass no son buenos. Los Battle Pass son para mantenerte ahí hook up en un juego y que no te puedas mover. A mí dame la oportunidad de poder disfrutar de mi tiempo a mi manera.
I really enjoyed their dynamic within the story, and they play well with each other during cutscenes. Yasuke is a gentle giant and wise samurai enforcer who offers some poignant insights while learning about Japanese culture.
The reigns will continue in a different form. Another battle, same war.
Naoe's growth into an assassin with a heavy legacy to uphold shows an early look at the dramatic highs of the main story.
La historia hay que ver cómo va a ser porque creo que también hubo problemas con la historia. Asumo que la debieron haber cambiado para que no haya tanto debate y tanto revolú como el que creo.
You're right. Let's do it.
But in an interesting addition, you also have the option of playing in canon mode, which presents a defined story without major narrative choices, which was added after developers saw how many fans were debating what the definitive story was for Valhalla and Odyssey.
Okay.
So it is you.
Yasuke and Naoe also represent the different extremes of Assassin's Creed's combat and stealth experiences, which have also seen clear upgrades across the board in Shadows.
Que va a haber diferentes endings según lo que hagas, decisiones.
For combat, there's a heightened need for dodging and parrying strikes, crucial to piercing through armor to deliver a killing blow.
Uf. No se ve mal eso.
Ghost of Tsushima's offensive and defensive style of swordplay, but it also has familiar AC combat skills such as
Se siente como Ghost of Tsushima, pero tiene par de cosas de Assassin's Creed.
power grabs and the always fun kick move I used plenty of times.
No te copies, papi. Eso no es nada, eso no es nada. Pueden usar elementos, eso no está mal.
I felt pleased with the more thoughtful approach to combat. However, it also comes with more challenges, which unexpectedly made some of the encounters in the game feel a bit more difficult.
Perdonen si tenemos alguno que otro anuncio. Nosotros, pues, lamentablemente... Oye, ¿dónde está el cursor? No tenemos el YouTube Premium.
Shadows
Algún día,
also struggle
quizás,
to present
será.
fights with multiple foes accurately, and it can be easy to get overwhelmed by enemies coming in off-screen.
Okay.
Still, when the new combat in Shadows hits, it certainly does hit. What impressed me most was the revamped stealth gameplay, which appropriately incorporates elements from Ubisoft's other stealth action series, Splinter Cell.
That should be all of them.
With the new visibility meter, you can see how open you are.
I need to slow down. Identify my target.
Furthermore, there's a greater emphasis on light and darkness. You can even snuff out candles to add some cover. My favorite addition is the ability to go prone, which, as you can expect, is a game changer for stealth. Playing stealth with Naoe was so satisfying, and it does well to showcase just how much that gameplay style has improved.
Nos vemos, se fueron dos
While
ahí.
both characters can combat and stealth, they also have clear limitations. For instance, Yasuke is a formidable fighter and is capable of ambushing enemies. However, his large stature is not ideal for advanced stealth.
Be careful.
In addition to being incapable of climbing certain areas, he's also not great at performing the leap of faith.
It is harder than it looks.
¿Vieron cómo hizo el Leap of Faith? Vamos a repetir eso. Para todos aquellos que se preguntaban cómo iba a ser Yasuke, el Leap of Faith, aquí lo tienen. Ejecuta Yasuke.
Climbing certain areas,
La bomba!
he's also not great at performing the leap of faith.
It is harder than it looks.
As for Naue, she's a skilled assassin with access to a grappling hook and smoke bombs.
What?
However, her nimble combat style is far more reliant on parrying and dodging, and one hit from an elite enemy's heavy strike can take a chunk of her health bar. While pulling off Naue's combat skills was satisfying, I often had to resist the urge to take out every enemy and run for it when things got out of hand.
¿Esto qué es?
Continuing
Entonces,
with
tu villa.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla, you can manage and upgrade a base of
Ah, ¿verdad que en
operations.
Valhalla podías hacer?
As you recruit allies, they'll head to your hideout to open up shops and offer new side missions that incentivize revisits to previous
Hacho, Valhalla era
zones.
grande,
But
demasiado.
Shadows takes this feature a step further by allowing you to build out your custom village in the vein of Animal Crossing. The Town Builder mode offers plenty of options to add necessities and some personal touches to the hideout. I spent an unexpected amount of time building more housing and decorating my space with Shinto shrines and pets, such as cats and tanuki. There are
Eso es algo bien relajante, en verdad. Poder coger tu space y decorarlo en un juego, no sé. Yo a veces pienso que es terapéutico.
also side activities such
En
as a
Monster Hunter yo lo
visually
hice.
striking meditation minigame to help you earn additional perks. It's an unexpectedly cozy side activity for an AC game, and I was quickly taken in by how satisfying it was to walk around a massive village I had made in a reasonably short time. So far, Assassin's Creed Shadows is shaping up to be a solid follow-up to Ubisoft's
Yasuke
ambitious Valhalla.
también
Even
se ve
if the
entretenido,
familiar
no
crop
voy a
of
mentir.
open-world bugs and quirks popped up during my time, I still found a great deal to appreciate with Shadows and its world building. While this conceit is not an uncommon backdrop for video games, which can be easy to mess up with insensitive representation, Assassin's Creed Shadows so far does well to justify its take on an open-world RPG
Todo el mundo
set
está
during
diciendo
this
que está bastante
culturally
bueno a
rich
pesar
era,
de todo.
especially in its handling of the two protagonists. With the release finally coming soon, I'm eager to see how Ubisoft's take on Assassin's Creed's journey to Japan will come together. For more on the latest
¿Quién sabe? ¿Quién sabe? Esto es lo último de Assassin's Creed que hay hasta el momento. Ustedes juzgarán. Todo el mundo está diciendo que está bueno. No se ve tan mal. Hay una que otra cosa que parece, pero dentro de todo se ve bastante bien. El combate se ve entretenido. No voy a mentir. Bueno, este 2025 hay mucho para jugar.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.